Affirmations have changed my life. That is not hyperbole. That is not clickbait. I know I said that last time, but I mean it even more this time. Affirmations are gold. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. If you're enjoying the show, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know when I upload a video. Otherwise, you may never find out. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach more people. And everyone deserves to know this knowledge because, let's be honest, we should have been taught all of this stuff since birth. So this topic is part of the VSA week, visualization, scripting, affirming, the meat and potatoes of deliberate manifestation. It embodies all of your five senses. It uses your mind's eye. It uses your hearing. It uses your vocal cords for vibration. It creates feeling inside your body. It's all encompassing to help you get into the place where you can manifest the exact life that you want. So if you haven't checked out the visualization or the scripting part of this series, make sure to check the description below. They'll kind of be popping up around here. And I've also linked the playlist that is basically my manifestation tutorial. It's everything from start to finish to get you to becoming a manifestation master. So make sure you check out the playlist. It's got all kinds of stuff in there for you. Okay, let's talk about affirmations because damn, I never understood the power. And it's kind of funny because it makes sense when you think about it. So we have roughly 60,000 thoughts a day. That's what science says, give or take a few thousand here and there, whatever. Well, here's something that most of us don't realize. Every thought is an affirmation. I feel like we're taught to look at affirmations as these like weird sentences or these weird phrases, and they're kind of removed from us, and they're just like, it's like wishful thinking. And I know a lot of people like, I don't know how do I just be positive? How do I just have happy thoughts all the time? Like, I'm not going to just sit there and like think I'm a money magnet. Like, that doesn't resonate. That doesn't really mean anything. Affirmations are your thoughts. Every thought that you have is affirming your current reality to the universe, which then hits the copy machine button and replicates it back around you. So because I think I'm in my room right now, I'm constantly reaffirming it to myself over and over and over. I expect these four walls to stay in place because if I stopped affirming it, since it's such a natural thing, it's just automatic. If I stopped affirming that these walls are around here, I might end up on some weird freaking soundstage or in the middle of space, or I don't even know where, and it would be fucking terrifying. So we affirm everything constantly. The negative things you don't want, the way you feel about yourself. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm broke, I don't have this is hard to get. Those are all affirmations, okay? You are affirming, you are solidifying, you are telling the universe exactly how to populate your physical world. So it's not just wishful thinking and like, oh, live, laugh, love, or I have this cute little phrase. No, you are affirming all the time. This, what I just said, is an affirmation. An affirmation is an affirmation is an affirmation. It's like a cycle. It's just everything you are constantly affirming what it is and what it isn't, what it is and what it isn't. And that just continues to manifest. So you want to go in and like get a hold of all these affirmations because they're out there, they're running wild, and they're creating your world. So why not start wrangling them up, directing them where you want to go, corral them in the right space so that they create the world you want and not just the world that you're allowing to come about through your autopilot or just your random feelings throughout the day. I think a lot of people have a hard time with affirmations because they feel like they're lying to themselves. Well, it's like, yeah, you are, because you're not going to become a millionaire by constantly affirming how broke you are. At some point, you're going to have to start thinking like a millionaire, start saying the things that millionaires say, start thinking of yourself as a millionaire. And each one of these things are affirmations. We kind of have this like thing where we feel like we have to tell it like it is, or tell that I'm just being honest. Well, fine, be honest all day long, but you're going to still be honest in your broke ass apartment. Like, that's fine. You don't want to lie to yourself? Okay, don't. But you're not going to grow by leaps and bounds by anchoring yourself to the reality of the situation. I'm just being real. Okay, what has that got you? You're real and you're miserable. You're real and you're real depressed. Facing facts is bullshit. Fuck the facts. Because you know what the facts are? Facts. Here's a fact about facts. Facts are past manifestations coming to pop. Facts are affirmations that you think are true. This is real. I'm in this house. I'm in this apartment. I'm in my room right now. Fact, 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 fact. That's why this is not changing, because in my mind, it is a fact that I'm sitting on my bed, and that's an affirmation, and it's manifesting constantly. So if you feel like it's really important for you to be realistic, that's fine. But all you're doing is reaffirming your old life again and again and again and again and again. By not allowing yourself to dream or to think beyond what you see in front of you, you're just constantly keeping yourself in the vibrational pattern that you're in. You decide that I can only have these type of jobs because this is the education I have. I can only date this type of person because this is how beautiful I am, or this is what my body looks like, or this is the only person that I can get because of my attractiveness level. None of that has to be true. And the only reason it is true is because you reaffirm it. You constantly affirm that that is true. Yeah, I could, but I don't have the money. Guess what? You don't have the money, and you never will have the money if that's the way you think about it. So we want to stop affirming the old reality. Like, it's already here. Why do you have to constantly, why do you got to keep affirming it and keep bringing it up and keep bringing it up? Like, it's here. Okay, it's here. It's done. We don't need to address it anymore. We don't need to tell it to stay by reaffirming it and believing it and adhering to it and reacting to it and being hurt by it. It's here. Okay, cool. Next, what are we creating next? That's what we need to be focusing on. Affirmations can be anything. They're thoughts, they're nagging thoughts, persistent thoughts, belief systems, even questions. Everything that you think is essentially an affirmation. So let me tell you about the affirmation that changed my life, okay? This is where I started to see massive results. I was watching Jake Ducey. I don't know why I always bring him up in my videos, but I just love him. I just love the guy. Anyways, watching a Jake Ducey video, and he was talking to somebody about their YouTube channel, and they asked him, yeah, but how do I get 1 million subscribers? And he said, you shouldn't be worrying about how you get 1 million subscribers. You should be thinking about, how can I help 1 million people? So that question was the first affirmation that I started with that sent me on this new trajectory that has seriously changed my life. Fast, very fast. I'm talking 2 weeks ago, okay? I said, how can I help 1 million people? I was standing in my kitchen, and I just said it over and over and over because I'm a repetitious person, and repetition causes habits. It creates habits. It causes new neural pathways. So the more you repeat something, the more automatic it becomes second nature. So if you start repeating good thoughts, if you start practicing how to ask yourself the good questions that will bring you good answers, that becomes a habit, and it becomes easier and easier. So I'm standing in my kitchen, and I'm like, how can I help 1 million people? 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 And then from there, that turned to, I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna quit asking. I am helping millions of people. So I turned it from a question to an I am tense affirmation. And I swear to you guys, it opened the freaking floodgates. How can I help 1 million people? I am helping millions of people. I'm helping millions of people. I'm helping millions of people. And then I started putting it into my scripting. I'll link my scripting video above, because the stuff that you script about, those become your affirmations. Those are affirmations that resonate with you because you took the time to sit down and write them out. You were thoughtful about what you wanted to create in your life. You were thoughtful about what you wanted to experience. And you have written down a whole page. Like, if you do this every day, like I suggest, check out the scripting video above so you can find out what I'm talking about. But if you do this every single day, you have hundreds of affirmations that resonate with you that you can just look in your journal and say, ooh, I'm going to use this one, this one, this one today. I like to use 4. And you just say them over and over and over and over and over and over. And when your mind's wandering, when you're exercising, when you're walking your dogs, when you're driving, when you're washing dishes, when you're getting ready, when you're doing the mindless stuff where your conscious mind is kind of on a break and not really paying attention, you can slip those affirmations in and get them rolling in your subconscious, and they start creating, they gain momentum. And the more you do that, the more you prime your mind for going and going and going and going on good thoughts, not the bad ones, the easier it becomes. So I'll pull my affirmations out of my scripting. I'll grab a couple that really resonate with me for that day, or I have a general ones that I like to use if I'm just they're just like natural. They just come out of me because I use them so often. And I just say them like 10 times or 20 times or 30 times or once if that, if that's all I have the focus for. But you just got to do it. It's repetition. It's practice. You're wearing down a new path, okay? Because your brain is lazy. It wants to just send you your typical response for specific triggers. And so what we want to do is change your typical response for specific triggers. Change the way your brain thinks. Instead of going on negative thoughts, we're going on positives. We're looking in the mirror and I'm like, ooh, I look young. Ooh, I look so young. My skin looks clear. Dang, my skin looks young. Oh, my shit is tight. Like, it's dumb. It doesn't even have to be serious, but like I look in the mirror and I'm not tearing myself down. I'm telling myself, damn girl, you look amazing. And even if I'm lying to myself, who cares? What is that going to harm? What is that going to do? What is telling myself I am beautiful and that I matter and I'm worthy? How is that bad? It's not, okay? I think a lot of people are scared to like think positive because they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Well, if you're already up high and your shoe drops, it's not going to like devastate you. You're going to be able to recover a lot easier. If you start out way down low and that shoe drops, it's going to the fucking bottom and you are screwed until you can dig yourself out. So staying above the fold, staying above the level of satisfaction and affirming over and over, I got this. Life is awesome. Things are working out for me. Like my business is booming. I'm helping millions of people. Whatever it is, get used to going on those. Say them over and over and over and over when it doesn't matter, when you're driving, again, when you're walking your dogs, when you're doing stuff that you normally are zoned out for anyways. And you're going to start making new habits, new habitual thinking in ways that help your brain. So don't think of affirmations as these cute little sentences that you get off of a meme, okay? That's not an affirmation. Use your scripting to write out a story. Use your scripting to make your own affirmations and then pull them out of there and repeat them. Play them over and over and over and over and over and over. A new thing I've been doing, because I actually just made a video about visualization, how to do it easier. That's going to be linked above. Will also be in the manifestation playlist. But visualization is hard for a lot of people, even me sometimes. So I have found a lot better success instead of bringing a visualization into my meditations or into my state akin to sleep. I bring an affirmation, or I bring my set of 4 affirmations. It's so much easier to just do that instead of trying to bring this picture in, and you can stay on that vibrational level of my business is booming, everything is working out, people love me, they love hearing what I have to say, they love being around me, they're hanging off my every word. Whatever it is that I'm manifesting on that day, that's what I'm using as my affirmation. Those are the thoughts I'm playing over and over, because your thoughts are there. They're always affirming for you, whether you like it or not. So start paying attention and start taking control. Take the reins back from your autopilot, and you will see results, I'm telling you. So I want you to comment down below, my words are magic, they come true every day. My words are magic, they come true every day. Write that down below just to solidify it to yourself that you are the storyteller. You're the only storyteller, and your story is happening, unfolding for you in every moment. So choose the story you're telling. Quit letting the story tell itself, okay? You're way too powerful for that. Now, at the end of the day, do the actual words matter? Not necessarily. It's more about the feeling that they evoke when you speak them, and the way that they resonate with you, and the way they fire you up, and the way your brain starts going like thinking on ideas and opening channels for things to come to you. Because what happened when I said, how can I help 1 million people? And I repeated that so much that it became my vibration. And then I immediately manifested my next affirmation. And it was like, no. I am helping millions of people. That itself was an affirmation, and it was a manifestation. It's all combined. Everything is just like this big machine. So when you say these affirmations, when you get them in, you start feeling them and like they're rooted in you, and you start resonating with them, you start to become them. And whatever you are, that's what you attract. The moment I started becoming, I am helping millions of people. How do I help millions of people? That's my real question. That's what I really want to know. How can I help millions of people? First thing the universe said was, here, change the way you're saying this. Okay, cool. I am helping millions of people. Now I'm affirming all the time. Every single day since then, I'm affirming I am helping millions of people. And all of these things keep happening that is allowing me to reach more and more people. And all it took was that first like soaking in of the idea, and then each affirmation I get, each impulse I get, each business opportunity, each person that emails me, each person that is nudged to watch my videos, all of that is happening because I affirmed that I'm helping millions of people. Am I lying to myself? I mean, I guess, but not really, because I'm helping millions of people. There's just no question about it. So who cares about the logic? This is not a logical place. We are not logical creatures. The more you try to logic your way into the law of attraction, the further you get from it. So suspend the logic for a minute. Nothing bad is going to happen to you if you stop adhering to your old logical ways for a little bit. You don't even have to tell anybody. You don't even have to be embarrassed about it. There's nothing to be embarrassed of, because what's going to happen is all of a sudden your life is going to start falling into place, and you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why have I been so stubborn? Why have I been so resistant to just letting it be? We're helping millions of people. That's what you're doing by liking and sharing and commenting. We're reaching out. We want everyone to know these truths, because everybody deserves to know that they have all the control, and they don't have to corral themselves and put themselves in these tiny boxes just because they have in the past. The past doesn't exist anymore. From this moment forward, if you want to be a freaking farmer, or if you want to be a sports newscaster, make that true. Make it true to your mind first, and the world will just give you opportunities left and right. Paths will just open up because you stepped foot on that next step, or you took a leap of faith. Taking that step and knowing that the ground is going to be solid underneath it when your foot lands, okay? You're not risking anything by just trying to be the whatever it is that you want to be, no matter if you think it's going to take you 10 years, no matter if you think it's hard, just be it. Allow yourself to be it. I think we all just like, we're so like, yeah, but I'm like, you don't want to appear to have your head in the clouds. You don't want to like put yourself too far out there in case you get hurt. Well, like no one's hurting you except for you. It's all you. So take a leap of faith, let yourself go, let yourself believe these lies, but say them over and over and over and over, because after a while you start believing them. And then the second you believe them, the universe shows up. Oh yeah, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's freaking crazy. I'm telling you from experience. The last 2 weeks of my life have just like crazy. Anyways, if you want one-on-one attention to help you get here, to help you understand your limiting beliefs, where your roadblocks are, where you are causing roadblocks, because you're the roadblock. There's not blocks in front of you. It's all you. So if you need help with that, you want to pinpoint what your deal is, you want to work on affirmations or goals or visualization or whatever, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching below. That is in the description below. Be sure to like, comment, and share so we can help as many people as possible. And you can find more videos like this that will help you become a manifestational master. I've got a whole playlist that just takes you through from start to finish a whole journey that is around here somewhere and in the description below. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.